Hey guys, welcome back to Tripping on Bricks. I have some guests here today with me, and I'm really excited for you to meet them. So, welcome to the new season of Tripping on Bricks for the 2024-25 school year. If we're going to go around and introduce ourselves, just say your name, and then I'll tell you who these wonderful people are.
Hello, my name is Ronan Lynch. I am the new photographer and video editor here at Wavelength.
I'm Lily Anderson. You guys know me. We've very well acquainted. I'm the new director for Wavelength.
Hi, I'm Shayna. Been here before. Very nice to be with you guys again. I am the audio-video producer and the editor of this podcast.
Hello, my name is Molly Schaffner. I am the new writer for Wavelength. So, haven't seen me before, but you'll see me again.
Yeah. So, you may be wondering, where are Tim and Abbey? And while we really wish they were here, and I really tried to make it so they weren't able to graduate, because we were going to miss them a lot, sadly, they persisted, and they graduated, and they're actually both in Boston now. And you also might be wondering where Kaysen is, our former photographer. Kaysen also graduated. They left us. I'm quite upset. You know, I tried hard, but sadly they all passed their classes. So we had to hire new people, and we're really excited about the new staff this year. But
yeah, we had to.
Yeah, we had to. We were forced
I feel so welcomed.
Yeah. But because you may be missing Abby and Tim, you may be thinking, who are the new hosts of Tripping on Bricks podcast? And that is an excellent question. Abby was one of the former co-hosts as the director, the new director. I am also one of the new co-hosts, along with Molly. Molly and me will be co-hosting the podcast now. We're really excited. We really hope that we can, get to know you guys, and you can learn all about us, and we can come along with us as we meet tons of new people and have guests and do fun things. So, yeah. But today is about you getting to know us. So we thought, because we have so many new staff members, there's another one coming, by the way. Get excited. We thought we would do little slideshows for you to get to know us. So we've all created a slideshow, and it has all the information you need to know about us so that you can keep watching the Tripping on Bricks podcast with full trust that we're fantastic and awesome and you don't need to worry about it. So we're going to show you our slideshows now. They'll be like here.
They'll be in the middle, right?
They'll be here.
Below us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm going to pull them up. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Yes.
Fantastic.
We'll go in that order.
Beautiful.
All right, so Molly Schaffner. Who is she? Me, obviously. My pronouns are she, they. As I've said before, I am the Wavelength writer. My major is English with a focus in creative writing, and I am minoring in journalism and film studies. And my sign is Capricorn. And yeah. Here are some key facts about me. The first photo you see is my childhood dog, Gus. He's currently 15 and my best friend. One of many, but I love him very much. That is all. I have a partner. Their name is Ruben. I also love them very much. They're amazing. That's all about them. Third photo is of my sewing machine because I am an avid fiber artist. I knit, I sew, I crochet, I embroider. I brought knitting with me today. I will probably bring knitting with me to more podcast episodes. And I share a birthday with my mom. That's a pretty cool fact about me. I have a gluten intolerance, but I do not adhere to that very strictly. I have a deep passion for vintage fashion and antiques in general. Someday I hope to have a little farm where I can raise sheep, both because I really like sheep and also because it would be awesome to spin their wool. I was born and raised in Western Washington. Never lived in another state. And finally, my thumbs, middle fingers, and toes have a condition called brachydactyly, which is a shortening of the ligaments. Here are some of my favorite things. My favorite fruit is plums. I really love when the Pacific Northwest weather becomes like that fog that's very crucial to the Pacific Northwest, and I feel like is very tied to like Twilight, but just that kind of fog. Pointing at the fog is my favorite Muppet. His name is Boober, and he is from Fraggle Rock. A couple of my favorite albums are on here. Heaven or Las Vegas by the Cocteau Twins, Fox Confessor Brings the Flood by Nico Case, Yankee Hotel Foxtrot by Wilco, and the photo album by Death Cab for Cutie. And then Tom Robbins, one of my favorite authors at the moment. I'm going through his published works, and the best one I've read so far is Even Cowgirls Get the Blues, which my mom recommended to me, so it's also tied to my mom. Two of my favorite movies are the cartoon original version of Alice in Wonderland, and Once, which is an incredible movie with an incredible soundtrack. I love it so much. I could talk about it for a really long time. The photo above that one is a piece by Georgia O'Keeffe, who is my favorite artist, visual artist. And back down in the corner, there's a little hummingbird because I love hummingbirds. I have a tattoo of one on my knee. What I did this summer, I did a lot of traveling. I had a very busy summer. So there are two photos of me in St. Croix. I was visiting my parents. I went to a lot of concerts and local shows, many of which were my partner Ruben's. They're in 3 bands. I camped a lot and spent a lot of time outside. Some of that time spent at my family's cabin, which is the lower left-hand photo. And then the photo next to that is me standing in the lake near my family's cabin in my overalls because I did not bring a swimsuit. And then I did a lot of sewing, knitting, and other crafts. Don't have a photo to show it though. So now you know a bit about who I am, who Molly is, but you don't know everything. But you do know that this is a photo of me and my partner Ruben, if we were alive in the Victorian era.
Hello, my name is Shayna. The basics. So my home, I'm from Encinitas, California, which is in San Diego. It is a nice little beach town, and I love home a lot. And these are some of my best friends back home who pretty much everyone moved away, and then one of them came back, and then a few left later, but all of us kind of had our going away. So whenever we go on we come back for breaks, it's very nice to see each other again. And just there's the beach and near my house. And then my family, this is my family. We went on a trip to Croatia once, and that was a really nice trip. And then there's my dad. So some stuff. I am 21. I'm a Sagittarius. I am an ENFP for MBTI lovers. And I'm a senior. This is my last year at Western, and I will be graduating early by 1 quarter. So after March, bye guys. And I am a communication studies major and an internet resource creation and management minor. Very fun. Loves. I love Canada. If you know me, you know that I'm pretty much always in Canada. As you can see in this front picture, that was during Canada Day, which is basically their 4th of July. My friends, I love my friends so much. I have a lot of friends in BC, And I visit them a bunch, and like my past roommate for like the past 3 years, Ava, I love her. My boyfriend, I do love him indeed. There he is. His name is Matt. He's awesome. Arts and crafts. As you can see in this little picture, I like making like polymer clay sculptures, and I also like painting and drawing and like knitting. Pretty much like every craft that like I can obsess over for a little bit of time, and then I lose all motivation to do it. Scrapbooking too, that's very fun. Geeky stuff. I used to watch a lot of anime when I was in middle school and elementary school, so that's kind of carried over into a comfort thing where if I'm ever like in a bad spot, I just like need to sit down and watch some like cute little cartoons. And same with like games. I like playing video games too. Green and brown. I love green and brown so much. I'm wearing green right now, and I'm also wearing brown pants.
Never not wearing green and brown.
Yeah, that's kind of like a staple. And I also love making people laugh. Like that's kind of like been one of my life goals forever. Is just like, am I making people laugh? Am I being funny? So yeah, what I did this summer. I got my first internship, which was so fun. And I worked for it, and it was really nice, and I'm still doing it, so it's not over, but very awesome opportunity, making my gateway into the career world.
Corporate world.
Yeah, getting into the corp world. I went to Vancouver like literally every weekend because that is where my boyfriend lives, so yeah, slowly getting into the groove of trying to be here on the weekends. I will be here next weekend, guys.
Oh, yeah, because you haven't been here for the last 3.
I know. First time, yeah. And then I binged watched Sex and the City, which was like one of the highlights of my summer. Such an amazing.
Which one are you?
It's definitely I feel like I'm a mixture of like. I love Miranda and Samantha the best. Those are my favorites. But I love all of them, but Carrie also, like, Carrie annoys me sometimes. I'm like, girl, like, get your shit together, please. I can talk about Sex and the City forever. I don't know who I am. I tried to take a test, and I don't remember the response. I don't know.
Fair.
One day I'll find out. But I think a mixture, probably. But anyway, such an amazing series. Go watch it. Fuck the movies, though. Like, they fucked that up for real. I was so mad.
Have you watched and Just Like That?
And Just Like That? No.
The spin-off.
There's a spin-off?
About their lives later, now.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Damn.
Wait, are they filming that right now?
Yeah.
That's why I've
There's
seen
2
clips of it.
seasons out, though.
Oh my god! Guys, you have no idea. I, like, literally have not
That's
known what
Shayna's
to
weekend
watch.
plans.
I'm going to watch that. That's so bad. Okay, anyway. Yes!
Yeah.
That's why they were filming!
Yeah, there's 2 seasons of it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Something crazy happens.
Oh my god. Well, something
Something
Have you watched
crazy
the Carrie
always
Diaries?
happens, so.
Huh?
Have you watched the Carrie Diaries?
I actually
too?
watched that when I was in high school, and I had no idea it was connected to Sex and the City. But it
Yeah.
also pisses me off because, like, none of the stuff in that show is accurate to, like, Sex and the City. Like, Carrie will say little details about her, like, high school life, and then it never goes back. Anyway, thank you so much, Sex and the City. My name is Shayna.
Oh, why won't it live? All right, so do you guys know I'm Lily, the Wavelength director? So, who is Lily Anderson? Such a good question. I'm 21. I'm a Sagittarius. It's my 3rd year at Western. I'm a history major. I'm newly the director of Wavelength, which is really exciting. I used to be the marketing and outreach coordinator, which I really loved, and it was a really amazing job, and it made me like love Wavelength in a really special way, and I was like, let's take this to the next level. I'm not from Washington. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska, but I've lived in Washington the last couple of years, and I live in Bellingham now, which is really exciting and fun and something that I'm really enjoying. I have a cat. I have actually many cats, but I have one cat specifically that is near and dear to my heart. His name's Chandler. He's a cute little orange tabby, and I love him so much. He's mute, which is really fun. Like, he will not speak to anyone. I want to use my degree to teach history, specifically high school history, which whenever I tell someone that, they're always like, oh my gosh, you're in it for like something, or I don't know. And to which I say, like, I'm actually kind of excited. I'm from quite a large family, actually. I am the oldest of what is soon to be 16 grandchildren. Oh my God. Yeah, and I'm like almost 10 years older than most of them. I had a cousin born like last March, and I have another one that's gonna be born in January. So I'll be 22 years older than my youngest cousin, which is absolutely nuts. And I refuse to let them call me Cousin Lily. I make them call me Aunt Lily. Some things that I love. When you're able to see this, you'll see that there's a bunch of photos of me and my friends. We're looking all very cute and fun. We'd like to have bonfires. We went to Forks this summer. I love my friends, obviously. I love my family. They live in Seattle, my parents and my brother. I love my cat. I love sewing and knitting and basically any kind of craft. I was always kind of questioning if I should become a teacher, and I think part of it is that I have this weird knack for crafts. Like, you give me a window and it's empty and I'll fill it with a paper mache like display. I love TV and movies, but not like, it's very specific. Like, I really enjoy comedy and like sitcoms, and then movies, like, I think that like older rom-com movies are just like something really special that people don't make the same anymore. And I've watched the ones that they were like, this is the rom-com is coming back, and I absolutely disagree. I have a letterbox in which I get further into detail on my thoughts and opinions. I like really good music, lots of music. One time someone said to me, they were like, you look like someone who doesn't listen to music. And I have taken that to heart, and it has really, really stayed with me. And I do listen to music, I promise. I just don't know how to talk about it. So I love cooking and food. It's something that like is really something I've done like since I was a kid, and I've really enjoyed, and I like trying new food and like just expanding my horizons on what is out there and trying new flavors and things. I think it's like so interesting. And then I also really like being outside, specifically near bodies of water. I grew up going to Lake Michigan a lot, and like being from a landlocked state, I really hated mud bottom lakes. I thought they were like fake. I was like, my friends would have like parties for their birthday and stuff at landlocked lakes, and I'd be like, this isn't a real lake. You should go experience a real lake. So now that I live in Washington and I live 15 minutes away from a lake, it is like my favorite thing, and I force my friends to go, and I'm like, we have to go to the lake. Currently, I am trying to find a stream that I could just sit in all the time, like that's nearby. That's the goal right now, my current goals. Yeah. So what did I do over the summer? I put the photos in chronological order. So at the top, you can see a photo of me holding up a Vampire Weekend shirt. At the very beginning of the summer, I went and I saw Vampire Weekend. It was really fun. It was actually my first stadium concert ever. And it was awesome. And I really, really enjoyed it. And to the point where when I went on a trip over the summer, I almost got to see them a second time live, and I was like really close to doing it. I would have booked my plane ticket for a different day and stayed an extra night. And then there's a picture of a ice cream sundae. My best friend Ella, we went on a really big hike for her birthday, and that was our treat afterwards. And then a field with some clouds. I went back to Nebraska for the first time in 3 years, and I got to see all my family, and I really enjoyed being around all of the like flat prairie land again. Mountains make me uncomfortable, as I am afraid of heights. So seeing like a field without a mountain in the background was really calming. And then there's a picture, that's a beach that is not La Push. Turns out much harder to find and get to La Push than you think it is. And so we just went to like a beach, and it was beautiful. And then the last photo is me and my roommates that we kind of capped the summer off by moving into our new house. And so we're all really excited and we really love it. And it has been a really fun past month. And then to get a little bit deeper into my summer, because I thought you guys would maybe want not just photos. So yeah, June, I went back to Seattle, and I was like chilling with my parents, and it was really fun. And I came up to Bellingham a lot. I went to the Cascades, did a hike. And then in July, I went home to Nebraska, like I said, and I got to see all my family and my hometown, which I hadn't been in a long time. It's really special. If you meet me in person ever and I can't shut up about the Midwest, there's a reason. It's awesome. In some ways, in other ways not. And then August I was just kind of wrapping up my summer, and I went to the Olympic National Rainforest for the first time, which was really fun. I had a very like outdoor summer, which is how it should be in Washington when it's like good, like nice out. I'm really excited about fall though. The leaves today were fantastic, and I was ready to be crunching around in them. And it's good to be back in like that crisp 60-degree weather area. Yeah, so that's all you kind of need to know about me. I'm really excited to be back this year with a new position, and we're gonna go to Ronan now. Otherwise, he might fall asleep.
Just looked over. You were so zoned out.
What did I say? Tell me 5 things I said.
No, because everyone else made so thoughtful and
I did look at all the slideshows beforehand, and I was like, we really did something, and Ronan's is crazy.
so introspective, deep dives into who they were. And I didn't do that. Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome, though. It's gonna be
It's
great.
gonna be so cool.
Yeah, everyone else is like, oh, this is who I am. This is what I did. So thoughtful. And then, yeah, you'll see this later. But who I am and what I did this summer. I'm from Olalla. Not that one. This one, it's not even a town. They don't call it a town, actually. If you want to call it a town, you're wrong. It's a unincorporated community in between Port Orchard and Gig Harbor. So you usually drive past it, and when you do, look out the window, and you'll probably see me somewhere. Well, enough about that. What did I do this summer? Great question, actually.
That's who you are?
No,
Okay.
This is who I am. I'm into hiking, foraging. I didn't put a foraging because that pretty much just sums it up, right? I go on a lot of
Can you
hikes.
show that to Molly?
Yeah, I
it
wanna
really
see.
looks kind of like you.
Oh,
I kind of see it.
Yeah, no, the eyes.
It's the eyes.
It's the
But
eyes.
that's not Ronan.
no, that's not me. Yeah, but I'm into hiking. Oh, I put so much effort into this. I was actually in my personal investing class. I'm an indoors guy too. I love to thrift. Check it. Everything I'm wearing is actually thrifted. So if I'm not going on a hike, I'm at Goodwill or Value Village. Or actually, that's just about it, actually, because there's only really 2 places to go thrifting around Bellingham. If there's other places, they're wrong. But, yeah.
Dude, I literally
They're
have a
gonna-
video
yeah,
about
they're gonna
that,
get some
like,
backlash on that.
Yeah.
There are other places to live.
Well, they're not good. I'm a big movie guy. Asteroid City, I put that up there. Just a random movie, but I'm very
even my
into-
Did you
favorite
crop
Ronan
it so that it said steroids?
Oh.
I did not see that until now. But that is good. Deliberate? Not really. But I'm also huge into music. I was actually going to see a Childish Gambino concert before school started, but he canceled, so that's pretty good news.
Did you know that he's gonna kill Childish Gambino after this tour?
Well, not kill, but...
No, he's gonna kill
Kill
Childish.
figuratively.
Well, he always says that, but he said he's going to stop filming Atlanta after 3 seasons, and he did a 4th season, so...
No. He's untrustworthy.
Atlanta, check it out. Great show. I'm a huge Joji fan. David Yami, who's a French Cameroonian artist, really good. Niche, but very good. Next, we got huge into baking, desserts, just about anything. I'm a great cook.
It's a great stock photo.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
great
so
stock
excited
photo.
to edit this.
Yeah. Everybody put so much effort into theirs. It's
I
great.
did
I
fully
love
effort.
yours.
Yeah,
too.
it's great.
And what did I do this summer? Well, I did not get an internship. I actually applied for over 100,
Watch out for the tapping.
and I got none of them. So what I did
You
was,
applied for over 100 internships?
but it's all right.
Did you reach out to them? Did you email them?
LinkedIn, indeed.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I went.
You got one at a newspaper though, right?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
freelance gig. It's a little different,
Okay.
but I went back home, emailed this small newspaper in Gig Harbor, shout out Vince, and I did a newspaper gig for a month. That's about much I did. Oh, and I also started writing a book. I'm about 53 pages in.
Wavelength just brings in. We specifically search out people who are trying to become authors.
Yeah.
That's
If
That's
you're
like
the
most of the
writer,
time our
you have a
goal
book.
is like, you know, if you want to be published, work for Wavelength. Worked for Tim.
Very much true.
And that's about it.
That's fantastic.
Amazing.
Well,
Wow.
we hope that you guys got to know us really well. It's not over though. So you thought it was over. You thought you got rid of us. Definitely not. Summer's over. It's fall now. School's back in session, and yeah, we're really excited to be back. We're kind of looking ahead to the year, and there's going to be lots of cool projects, lots of events. If you like, Style Spotlight will be back. We also, in the winter quarter, will be back with a new permanent event, hopefully, which was last year we did our Cupid Valentine event. Which, if you were there, you know it was the button originally, and then some people got scared and said, we are not going to do that. Which I again will not be doing that. But I will we will deliver Valentines for you and be, as I have been telling people, the middleman once a year for you. So that'll be exciting, and then Style Spotlight's back. Lots of cool new projects. There'll be lots of articles, lots of videos, everything. We will have a new staff member by the next time you see us on the podcast. Get excited for that. New marketing and outreach coordinator coming to you soon. Maybe in a Halloween costume. You never know. Yeah. You guys have had, but right now we're just going to kind of, burning questions. Anyone? And is there anything that the slideshows brought up for you that you were like, I need to know. I need to know about that. If you have fun fact, me and Molly, same favorite favorite album, same favorite album. We both are very big Nico Case fans, and Fox Confessor Brings the Blood is my favorite Nico Case album. So,
Yes.
if you see us and you also, that's your favorite album?
We need to just form a club, and it's all
Fox
Nico-
Confessor Brings the Flood
just that
fan
album.
club.
Just
Yeah,
that
and we just listen to the album on repeat
Over and over.
and over again.
Each time
'Cause
we
if you
meet is
listen
one
to-
song, and we have to analyze the song so deeply.
There are things in those songs that people don't know about. Like the lyric "and heaven will smell like the airport" has always. I have questions about it. So yeah, you see us and you have questions about that, please ask us. Anybody else?
I have a fun fact for Ronan. My brother is like good friends with Joji's younger brother, so he went. My brother was like, "Oh, I'm visiting a friend in Seattle," and then my brother got dropped off by that friend, over here to help me move out, and he was like, "Yeah, he's actually Joji's brother," and I was like, "What the fuck? Why do you know this guy?" And so yeah, just because you said you like Joji.
He's a connect.
Yeah.
Can I have that connect?
I don't know the guy. It was my brother. I'll give you my brother's contact info.
Damn.
Yeah.
Vernon, do you have any questions joining us about our slideshows? Your slideshow was just A+. I think you actually might have executed what we were supposed to do.
No. But yeah, questions I had. They're all so good. No questions needed, really.
Okay. This is what staff meetings are like.
What are our goals
Oh,
for
yeah.
the year?
Yeah, let's
what
talk
are our
about that.
goals for the next year and the next quarter?
I'd have to say, because of the class I'm in now is teaching a lot of video and photo aspects. By the end of this quarter, I'd love to be well fluent in multimedia storytelling, like having writing with photos, having video with just an expositional piece inside, just being able to craft a story with how, like, lighting and framing, and just being able to tell a story with sound and music, and something I want to achieve by the end of this quarter.
I love that.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That was really introspective. I would like to, mine's not going to be like that. I'm sorry. I would really love for November 6th to be a really chill day, and not, my professors keep like prepping me for like anxiety, like they're fear mongering me.
Yeah.
And I would really love for the day after the election to not be something that causes me anxiety.
Oh, that's the election.
Yeah, no, like I've had professors be like, they're like, you're not going to want to come to class, you're not going to want to be on campus, and I'm like, you are not making me feel good about this. So I'm looking forward to that bout of anxiety being over and dealt with, and for November to be chill.
Yeah, when I was in like a first day of one of my classes, and my teacher was talking about how like people need to like slow down with media and like make sure that they're looking at it like critically and just like not taking it to heart too much. And she was like, especially like in November, and I was like, what the fuck is in November?
Yeah, Shayna
like,
spent so much time in Canada that she basically isn't a U.S. citizen at this point,
guys.
isn't walked into the election.
Hashtag not locked in. Like, obviously there's...
Locked in.
I'm not going to go in, but
Locked
like,
in.
yeah.
We won't share with you our political opinions on this podcast, or will we?
I won't.
We all go to Western Washington University. Let's be real.
It's assumed.
Very true. But my goal this year, graduate. Like,
Shayna's gonna graduate in winter quarter, and
Yeah.
so by the end of this year, I will be the only person here that you can recognize from like last year.
Yeah, you won't get assimilated to these people.
No,
Who are
from,
they?
from last year, obviously.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, which is kind of crazy that like I will be the veteran staff member come next spring, because next spring will be only 2 years since I started working here.
Yeah. I come up in 5 months. I will be here for 3 years.
Yeah.
Pretty
Wavelength. We're a little baby.
True. But yeah, I want to get obviously good grades this quarter. Like literally, I have so much stuff going on this quarter. It's actually like I'm so excited for next quarter when I
have a lot of class.
I have so much class and I have a lot of work. There's a lot happening right now, and that's okay. But try not to let it get ahead of me. Also going to Japan, so I'm very excited for that. There's so much going on. Anyway, thank you. I also want to make money.
Yeah.
As always.
Good
I said that
goal.
last year. Make the bag.
My goal is just to balance like my responsibilities with my just personal time, self-care, all that stuff. I have a tendency to get very wrapped up in one side of things, and then like I lose sight of the other one, and then I'm just like really burnt out on one thing, and then I have to focus in on the other thing, and it goes back and forth, and
Especially when you're
I'm
getting
working
back
on
and
that.
used to like school schedule, it can be hard. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. I think it's like already only the second week of school, and I'm like, how long have I been here?
Yeah.
When did this start? When did this end?
That's like something that's like actually crazy, because I remember the whole summer it just felt so fast, and like because I would go up to Vancouver every weekend, I was like, I feel like I'm just like here, I'm not here, I'm here, I'm not here, and now it feels like it's like years before the next weekend.
Yeah, no. I think, yeah, I don't know, and like last week was just a long week, honestly. Like last week was Info Fair, and everyone's tired from Info Fair, and then the first day of school, and Info Fair, low-key gave everyone a cold, so.
Yeah.
I am the last survivor.
I'm
I
doing
don't think
good.
Molly has gotten the cold either.
Oh.
I have not.
Two
Just us.
last survivors.
Yeah.
I think
Almost
half
done.
of my house is sick now.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
So-
I
watch
think mine
out.
as well.
Wash your hands. Stay safe. There's a cold going around at Western.
Mine is like weirdly like so subtle. Like I felt like a kind of like
Oh, mine knocked me
A
out on
little-
Tuesday. I was asleep for like 8 hours.
that's
Yeah.
My roommate had like a stomach bug that was like a
Damn.
horrible stomach flu.
Guys,
so
you know what?
there's
This
also
is just
that.
it. We're back.
Yeah,
we're
back.
back.
We're
That's
back.
like fall quarter.
We're back in school. What did Abby always used to say? We're up. We're so
We're
up.
We're so up.
We're so up. All the time. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. If you guys have anything else to say, we can say it, but if not, we're really excited to be back and to see you guys and to be back on the pod, and we're hoping that we're gonna have lots of really cool new guests. We got so many student suggestions for
yeah.
podcast ideas, so we're really taking those into consideration and trying to figure out how we can do them and how we can fit stuff in. This was one of them. They said do slideshows. I said,
Yes.
I'll do a slideshow. Okay. Yeah. So we're hoping to have lots of cool guests. If you want to be a guest on the podcast, honestly, you could reach out. Like,
Hit us up.
I think it would be cool to do some of the ideas that we tried to do last year, like, better. I don't know. Like, we really wanted to have a stranger on the podcast, and it didn't work out the way we wanted to, because apparently people feel uncomfortable taking photos of us in public. You shouldn't. I don't care.
To the person who put up that poster last year that was like, text me a picture of yourself and I will find you on campus. They never fucking did that.
Yeah, so they actually didn't do that
So
because we were here all along.
people lie. People lie that they're gonna do stuff.
Yeah, no.
Commit to your stuff this year. This year you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
this year,
my goal is committing.
Committing to the bit.
commit to the bit.
Wavelength, as you guys know, fully commits. No looking back.
Would you
Yeah.
say we full send?
Full
Full
send.
send.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't. Oh my gosh, that made me think of the
Dude.
people who got the tattoo of that.
Send it.
Yeah.
It was meant to be ironic. I
Yeah.
hope that came across.
I did. I did get it. I did get it. It was ironic. Yeah, no, it's very exciting to be back. Very exciting to be doing this. It's gonna be a really good year. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's us. That's our slideshows. It's great to be back. It's great to see everyone. We are so excited to be back in the DMC. If you guys didn't know, that's where we film our podcast. We love everyone at the DMC, and we hope that they love us. Yeah. So
We see them on the studio there. They're like, oh.
yeah, they're like behind the glass, like
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. So that's it. We're back better than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Tripping on Bricks. Follow us on our Instagram. You can watch us on YouTube. Our website, if you didn't know, you know now. It's really awesome and cool and fun, and you should definitely check it out. Yeah, Instagram,
TikTok.
everything. TikTok, everything. Did you know our Instagram and our TikTok has 2 different separate sets of content on it? Bet you didn't. And they're really funny. One of them. Both of them. They're all funny. So,
We're funny. We're funny,
funny.
guys. We're funny. We're so funny. We're gonna make you laugh.
okay.
We're gonna.
All right. That's it. Bye.
Bye.
Wavelength is a program of the Associated Students of Western Washington University, and we'd like to thank WWU's Digital Media Center for production support, as well as our music composer, Austin Colwell from Harbor Day. You can find a link to Austin's music in the episode description below.